Today we will learn about jumper wires. Jumper wires, also known as jumper cables or simply jumpers, are a type of electrical wire used to create temporary connections between electronic components on a breadboard, circuit board, or other electronic prototyping platforms. These wires are essential tools for hobbyists, students, and professionals working on electronics projects, as they allow for quick and easy connections without the need for soldering. Jumper wires typically consist of a flexible, insulated conductor with a male pin or connector on each end. The most common types of jumper wires include male-to-male jumper wires. These have a male pin on both ends, used to connect two female headers or male pins together. Male-to-female MF jumper wires. These have a male pin on one end and a female connector on the other. They are useful for connecting male pins to female headers or components with male pins to breadboards. Female-to-female FF jumper wires. These have female connectors on both ends and are used to connect components with female headers together. Jumper wires come in various lengths and colors to help with organization and identifying different connections. Shorter wires are generally used for connections on a single breadboard, while longer ones can span across multiple boards or components. Jumper wires play a crucial role in Arduino projects and robotics, as they provide a flexible and temporary means to connect various electronic components. Here are some specific uses of jumper wires in these projects. 1. Prototyping and breadboarding. Jumper wires are extensively used during the prototyping phase of an Arduino project or a robotics project. They allow you to create temporary connections between Arduino boards, sensors, actuators, and other electronic components on a breadboard without the need for soldering. This flexibility makes it easier to experiment with different configurations and test various components. 2. Connecting sensors and actuators. In Arduino projects, sensors, e.g., temperature sensors, motion sensors, proximity sensors, and actuators, e.g., motors, servos, LEDs, need to be connected to the Arduino board. Jumper wires enable these connections, allowing you to read sensor data and control actuators through the Arduino's input and output pins. 3. Robotics wiring. In robotics projects, jumper wires are used to establish connections between the microcontroller, such as Arduino, and the motor driver boards, sensor arrays, communication modules, and power supply. They provide a neat and organized way to manage the wiring within the robot. 4. Testing and debugging. When troubleshooting an Arduino or robotics project, jumper wires allow you to create temporary connections for testing individual components, or specific parts of the circuit. This helps in identifying and isolating issues in the system. 5. Educational purposes. Jumper wires are commonly used in educational settings, such as schools and workshops, to teach basic electronics and programming concepts. Their ease of use and versatility make them ideal for introducing beginners to Arduino in robotics. 6. Temporary modifications. When developing a robot or an Arduino project, you might need to make temporary modifications or changes to the circuit. Jumper wires allow you to do this quickly and easily without the need to solder or make permanent alterations. 7. Interface with modules and shields. Arduino boards can be expanded using various modules and shields. Jumper wires facilitate the connection between the Arduino board and these modules or shields, extending the functionality and capabilities of the project. Overall, jumper wires are essential tools in Arduino projects and robotics, as they simplify the process of connecting components, testing circuits, and iterating designs. They are a fundamental part of the rapid prototyping and experimentation process, enabling enthusiasts and engineers to bring their ideas to life and create innovative projects. Thank you for watching this video.